What's going on, Nanas? You know it's your boy Turley Ascendant. Listen, before we get into this video, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notifications on so you know when your boy got some more YT content for you. Also, subscribe to my Twitch as well if you want to catch these technical topics bi-weekly live, and as well as when I hop on some games or whatever and stream for a little bit. You know, the name is the same, but the game don't change. You feel me? So without further ado, let's get into this video. Enjoy, everybody. Okay, so let's get my full-on honest-to-goodness thoughts on this character, Happy Chaos. Okay, first off, shout-outs to the Vash the Stampede costume. Those of y'all that can look at it and see it, it's pretty sick, actually. So this character is very interesting. Okay, the defining trait of this character is obviously the reticle, right? It has to take some time to lock on. It's like an actual gun, right? Or at least in other gun games, right? You have to take a little bit of time to aim down and to plan your shots accordingly, right? He also has the steady aim, which is more accurate and pinpoint, but he can't move. Also, he takes the shades off, which is a cool note that I didn't notice before. Obviously, he can move with this. As long as the opponent's standing still, it stays pretty accurate. But if your opponent is, say, let's see if I can get Actually, don't know where my... Right. If my opponent is... Shoot. My opponent is moving around, it's going to be real hard for that reticle to follow, right? That's why you have this curse, so that when they are doing that, you see the reticle follows a little bit better, but it's still very hard to get away from. Which means sometimes you gotta sit still, because now I can get on top of the target, right? Doesn't matter where you're moving, because I'm in steady aim. And the price of using that is not being able to move and such, which is really cool with the reticle system that made it realistic, so to speak. Which also allows him for some pretty unique pressure. So you're forced to hold stuff like he really forces you to pay attention in neutral, both on offense and defense, on the giving end and the receiving end, because this move right here has nothing that you can really do anything into, but it's a good hook, right? So, oh my god, I just got in, you know, right? Oh my god, my dust is not really that far reaching. I can, right? Let's see, I did it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. And then I can confirm a combo without having to do a charge dust, right? So you do a lot of Sato-like stuff, right? Which is why I'm like skeptic when people are saying like this character's gonna have a whole lot of tricky swag stuff, but I think it's all pretty basic. He can do a lot more, that's for sure, right? Like if I lock on, I can, right? If I time that right, I can actually make that like a really cheeky setup. Like you have to guess left, right. Like a quick left, right there. I could do stuff like, let's see. can do like clone, roll through, and get a mix. Get a throw mix off of this. If as long as I stagger it correctly, then I can just throw you. Right. So you have those. His options are pretty basic, to be honest. Right? They're super intuitive. You just have to do them, which is the technical part. Right? The character is not so easy that you can just do what you think. You have to practice it, right? Which reminds me a lot of Menat in the way. It's like you can't just do what you're thinking. Oh, I could just throw this in here and do this. No, you have to sit there and practice it and get it in your muscle memory before you can actually execute it. And that's what this character kind of feels like. In my head, I've pretty much already seen everything this character has to offer, for the most part. So the biggest thing about this character, and the weakest point that I want to say, the biggest weak point that he has, is that if you're on top of this character, there's nothing he can do. You're relying strictly off of faultless defense, instant block, instant faultless defense, YRC. Obviously that wasn't Y, that was blue, but whatever. You get the point. But you rely on the RC, you're relying on burst, maybe gold burst. You're relying heavily on the game's mechanics to get you out of things, right? Because you can't just reversal things. The best you could do is like mash jab and then reverse the situation with your gun, assuming you have the bullets on hand, right? And assuming you're optimizing your combos every single time, right? Which the combos are kind of a pain. There's a lot of extra work you have to put in for these combos, right? For example, right? If I do something like gonna do a decent one. Right now I'm going out. And I can do like a quick little side switch and an ambiguous little cross up basically with the gun, and I can make you guess things. I can probably do something like this. Right? That was wrong. And then I can do some cute little roll combos. And then, like this button, I think I showed this button a second ago, I'm not sure. This button by itself is a good poke, but it's not worth much else. But combined with gun, I can do something. I've even seen some fancy combos where people do and shoot with both guns. Right. Right. You can really be freeform with this character. You can kind of just do whatever combos you want as long as they work. You could do. Let's see if I can do this right. Right. If I can do it right. Oh. It's tough. It's tough. You get the point. right? You can do something silly like that, and you see how much damage you do, which is pretty good. So, very freeform in his combos, lots of swag, one of the cleanest super voice lines to me that I've ever heard. Not that one. Not that one. Do the other one. Stupid haymaker. Oh my god. Every time I want him to do it, he doesn't. Oh, maybe if I shoot it from far away. Nope. You're gonna do it one time. Oh my goodness. You know what? He's not saying the line! There we go. Deus Ex Machina. That's fire, man. That's fire. So, yeah. Am I gonna play this character seriously? I don't think so. This character hurts my hands, man. And I just can't do it. Hurts my hands, and the only reason I would play this character is to counterpick Zato. And in pretty much every single other scenario, I would rather just be Nago. So I don't really see a reason to play this character besides for fun every now and then, but I don't plan on putting too much more time into this character. I think I'm ultimately done with him in about a week or so, maybe a week and a half, maybe less. So 8 out of 10. Very creative, very cool. It's got some swag, but Strap Lord is not for me. So I don't think he's the character I need, or he's definitely the character I want. So I'm still hoping and possibly looking forward to Jam, just maybe some Slayer, mostly Jam, since that was a leaked character. So big hopes for Jam, hopes for Baiken's return as well. So whatever, you know. But that's all I got for this video, man. Character's cool, just not for me, I don't think so. But yeah, you won't be seeing too much more of this character, at least not from me. But if you like this character, have fun. He is a cool character, so he's definitely fun to mess around with. So thank you guys for watching. See ya.
Yes, sir.